going on, gardeners? On today's 2-minute garden tip, I'm going to show you a simple tip that will help a struggling graft on a fruit tree take hold. When grafting scion wood onto a cut rootstock like this, once the initial fusion happens between the scion wood and the rootstock, the graft generally has a high probability of success because after that initial fusion, your scion wood becomes the tallest point in your newly grafted fruit tree. But getting grafts to take hold on a tree that is already in ground can be a lot more challenging. Here and here, I have 2 grafts that I chip budded onto the bottom of this fruit tree, and they struggled for months to grab hold. While the initial fusion happened, they did not want to bud out and grow. All trees grow through a process called apical dominance, and what this basically says is the apical buds, which are located at the highest points of the tree, that is where the growth hormone collects, and that is where the sap flow collects. And it's like that to help trees grow up. That is what makes trees grow tall. That's why once trees establish down low, they tend not to grow anymore down low. This works against you when you graft down low on your fruit trees. Because the sap flow and the growth hormone is happening up top, even if your initial grafts fuse successfully, they may wither away and die due to lack of sap flow and growth hormone. Both of these grafts struggled mightily until I made incisions on the tree. What I did was I took my grafting knife and I made a small cut right into the tissue of the tree, a little bit above the buds where the graft took place. And I did that because I wanted to cut the vasculature of the tree so some of the sap would collect right above that new graft, because you want that sap to collect in order to direct the growth into these buds. And I was very successful when I placed a cut into the tree right here to get this graft to grow. However, this cut healed over very quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another incision with my grafting knife. Right there you can see where I made the initial cut, and that initial cut was successful at getting this bud to bud out. However, it healed over so quickly. So I need to recut with my grafting knife because I want the sap to collect right above that bud right there. And just a little bit of damage into the tissue of the tree will make some of that sap flow stop and collect in this bud, and that will give your graft a better chance of taking hold. Now, we don't want to cut deeply into the tree. We only want to make a small light incision to help collect a little additional sap above the graft. This simple technique can help save a struggling graft. And that's today's 2-minute garden tip.
If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to receive new video notifications, and check out our Amazon storefront and spread shop in the video description for a list of the gardening products I use and awesome custom designed apparel and other gear. Your support is greatly appreciated.